on Instagram again, uh, Facebook, YouTube, X, everywhere. So, hey, thank you for connecting. My name is Danny Nadalko. I'm just broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. Maybe you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this somewhere on platform on social media. I will invite you to, hey, how are you, Jordi? I will invite you to subscribe, somewhere around the screen that you could see a button, and share it with your friends if you find value. Today I'm going to be talking about the power of your dreams. For those of you who um, don't know who I am, maybe you're here by mistake, maybe just you found this video, you found this Facebook live or this stream on YouTube for whatever reason. I am an entrepreneur, a mom, I'm a wife. I love Jesus, I love the Lord. But more than anything, I love helping people. I love helping people, in their finances, also in their health, and of course, why not? Looking better. We have um, different companies, between me and my husband. I'm originally from Mexico. He is from Europe, from Slovenia. We own a network marketing company. You'll be like, what's that? Well, go ChatGPT or do Grok or Google it, and you'll see what it is. It's literally just sharing products and services that you love with friends and actually getting compensated for doing that. So that's what I do. I was formerly also a pastor. I used to pastor a church in Mexico, and it's just a pleasure to be here. I love to talk about, from personal development to network marketing, entrepreneurship, marketing in general, self development, and, of course, why not talking about the goodness of God because He's amazing. So today I'm going to be talking about something that all of us, have in our hearts. And maybe you are in a situation where you think that, you're done. Maybe your job just really is not a good place for you to be in. Whatever that situation might be, I want to encourage you today. And when I say that your dreams are powerful, I'm not saying that, money is going to change everything. Well, it does help, but it does not solve, your entire life. Your life should never be dependent on what other people do or how circumstances are developing around yourself. Yes, but there is power in your dreams. Your dreams are powerful. And why do I say this? Because whenever we find ourselves in situations where we are just tired of being tired, maybe you're a mom like me, and sometimes you don't even find a place where, out of all of these things, from business, from going to here to there to pick up kids from here to take them to another activity. I don't know. Maybe you're just, a person that is very busy. And whenever we forget our dreams, whenever we forget why we came to this earth, things start to look really dark. And I'm not saying that you should not pursue being successful. I'm not saying that. And I'm also not saying that money is everything. Solves a lot of things. But when your life it's completely in a situation where you are unhappy, where you don't know where you're going, or people are talking bad about you for no reason, or just because they don't like you or whatever, you need to remember why you got started doing what you're doing. Maybe you're an athlete, maybe I don't know, you're a mom and you're raising kids and you're tired, maybe you're in a company and you're not happy, but you need to know why you started this career. Maybe you're in network marketing and you don't get enough customers and you're not finding people who can join your vision. Things get hard sometimes, whatever that might be. Maybe you got fired, or you can't find the right proper place where you can thrive and develop, either in any organization, in a job, or whatever. But whenever we remember where, when we start, thinking when we were little, and when we started dreaming about being something or doing something while we're on this earth, that's when everything will change. When you remember, when you remember your dreams, when you remember why you're here for, when you remember what is that thing that you really want to do. If you're very young, maybe you vividly, but if you're, a little bit older, and and the life has carried you any other way, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Once you start remembering why you're on this earth to do, things will change for you. Your perspective will change. And there are many, many scriptures that you can just grab a hold of. And one of them is like, where there is no vision, people perish. So that is why it's so important that we remember our dreams, because life is going to happen to us. Things are going to go sideways, they're going to go crazy, or we're going to be feeling sometimes a little bit down, and we will need the encouragement to pick up ourselves and say, you know what, I'm just going to keep on going, but because of such and such and such thing. And those are your dreams. Those are the dreams that you have in your heart, that you know that you need to accomplish, that you know that you need to do. Maybe they're not this big crazy thing as being an astronaut or something like that, but it could be just a to live something good in this world. And that could be being the best that you can in your family, being the one that blesses other people, just being there to encourage others, being there to actually pick up people from, depression. It could be as simple as just being a person that just gives other people a pat on the shoulder and says, hey, you know what, I'm here. I don't know. I don't know what your dreams are and your goals and your aspirations. And there could be many, many things that we could do, from wanting to own a big home, or like all of these material things that I'm going to tell you one thing. It's good. You pursue them. But if there's nothing deep, be like beneath these dreams, it's going to be very unfulfilling. But if your dreams are attached to the heart of God, everything changes. Everything changes, because then you're not just living your own way on your own understanding. There's a scripture that says that whenever we think that we're very smart, that's when we are not smart at all. Whenever we think that we have it all together, whenever we think we're it and we're the best of the best, and yes, go and be the best of the best, but be humble, be a humble individual. And wisdom starts whenever you start recognizing that we all need somebody to look up. We all need somebody to actually pick us up some days. And that could be your spouse, that could be, your best friend, that could be the people that you surround yourself with, your parents, it could be, a friend, your sister, your brother, it could be anybody. But today I just want to tell you one thing. Start dreaming again, because maybe you stopped dreaming. And that is why some of us, at some point get depressed or get, a little bit sad. But I'm going to encourage you to dream, and to dream big, big. Remember when you were a kid. Remember what is that thing that you wanted to do so badly. And then start dreaming again. Do not limit yourself just because of your income. Do not limit yourself just because, of your circumstances or your environment. You need to start thinking in terms of you already believing that this specific thing, this specific career, this specific ministry, or whatever you want to do is already there. And start just thanking, you know, thanking as if you already have this thing. I just want to be thankful because of such and such and such things. I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna be coming more often with personal development, with business advice, with different things. I am very blessed and happy that you're here. Again, if you need somebody to help you, if you need somebody to actually just listen to, if you need to change your life in terms of finances, I'm here to help you. Just to be a friend, just to we have a program where we teach people about personal development, and I will be very, very happy to have you in our, you know, Zoom calls. And but not only that, we also have skincare, we have food supplements, different things. You can ask if you would like to try some of those things we have. But more than anything, I think my passion is to help people to change their life financially, and of course, why not spiritually. I would love to guide you, but we have programs where we can discuss, and it doesn't cost anything to reach out and say, hey, Danny, I might need some help. I am interested. What is this business all about? What is this that you have? Well, it's very simple. We have some products. We do network marketing. What is that? It's nothing out of this world. We literally just share goodies, good products that we love, and then we get compensated. It's as simple as that. We have food supplements, we have skincare, amazing skincare. I use it. I think I look pretty good. Anyway, so hi to all of my Balkan friends on Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere else. So, anyways, I am going to leave you with this. I will be coming on more often. I'm here in my living room. Actually, I usually broadcast from my studio, which I think I should do next time. But this is it, man. Go and dream big. It's powerful. It's amazing. It'll pick you up and it'll inspire other people. And once you go and pave the path and just say, you know what, I overcame this and this and anxiety, or I overcame my financial situation where I was struggling, and then you come back and say, you know what, this is what I did, with believing in me, believing also in God and everything that you want to believe, or in your dreams, and then you pave the path. So thank you so much for being here, and we're gonna be coming more often. So bye bye for now. Ready?